Comes out now, Lombardo. Cool, calm and collected. Just looks as if he's having a little stroll out there. He's really come to great form. He really has come on amazing form. Came up the weight category. It took him a little while just to adjust. But believe me, he's well adjusted.
Yeah, he is where he had to be previously in the under 60 kilo category as one of the most respected and feared in the weight category. Now he's transferred, and as you say, taking a bit of time, but up in the under 73 kilo category, he's there now.
This guy here, I mean, I was talking to Dennis van der Geest about him. He said, I don't get it. He said, it's just come from nowhere. He can pick up, he can throw from different angles, but they both can. This could be absolute fireworks here. And, well, if he does win this stump, it'll be the first ever Swiss world champion. Ever.
That's right. It was Sergei Ashwandin who came close back in Osaka in 2003 when he lost to Florian Vanna.
Never met each other before, either of these two. It should be a really interesting little matchup. And hopefully, if they open up, we should see some real good stuff. Wow. Thundering Ashiwaza there. He doesn't mind it down here, and if I were Lombardo, I wouldn't stay there. Of course, Lombardo just looking for that opening there to dive underneath there for his Kataguruma. Go both ways as well. But if he doesn't do it right, Stump will punish him.
Shaped for the Seoinage, didn't he?
He did look. He's looking for the turn here. That arm entanglement there. We were talking about that earlier. I don't get that, but Stump, if he makes it work here, you can believe that he's got it there for a reason. Oh, look at this! Just that little bit more leverage. It just gives that extra little bit, maybe, and he's going to go again on it. Lombardo just manages to turn. President there, Marius Visa just absolutely enthralled with this one. Well, he's been watching the videos and he thinks, well, I've got to stop that. When that comes in, I've got to kill it dead. Not too much said there, was there? You know, it's not too much information.
Short and sharp.
Short, sharp, and
to the point.
and hands, you know, say it all. Still think this is where it's going to be decided here. I think the referee should just let this continue. Look at this.
See where we go.
Yeah.
Anticipa sempre, non deve arrivare là, blocchiamo questa manica, non deve arrivare là.
Zaniolo just letting Lombardo, reminding Lombardo that he shouldn't worry about the Newaza. I told you, you don't have to worry about anything. I've got it covered.
You know, this is what we were talking about here, though. You know, with 2 or 3 different Newaza attacks, and he gets up and he gets a Shido, you know, and I have a job with that. Uchimata!
Just slightly off balance, wasn't he?
Just slightly, yeah. Just didn't quite have the way in. You always need the absolute right way in there. It was just tipped, wasn't it?
Nice, just on the edge of the foot, falling off to his left.
He's got that massive Sasai as well, over to the other side or the other flank. And I'm talking about Stump.
Yes, Lombardo's going to have to get upright here.
It's not a good place for him to be here. I mean, Lombardo is just looking for the Yoko Sotemiwaza and manages just to rescue it there with that Seoinage. Strong attacks there from Stump.
Looks a little bit, well, not lost, but he's not creating the situations for me. Toniolo, not for the first time being asked to just
quieten it down just a little bit. Yeah.
And then he starts talking again, just a little bit quieter. I think Peretieko wanted him to stop altogether. There's a bit of Ashi, was that? Onto his front, though.
Well, the time went quick there, didn't it? Well, we were looking at the match there, and it just seemed to go.
I hardly looked at the clock.
No. It is a little bit of a game of chess for the judoka out there. This is a really good match. Two really informed people here. I tell you, if one makes a mistake, each one...
They're not going to come back.
No, they won't come back from it because
especially
it'll be
now
huge.
in golden score.
Yeah, no, well, it won't be able to.
But for me, Stump has had the better of it.
Yeah, he has. He's stayed on top and...
It looked a little bit more positive. Probing. I haven't seen that from Lombardo, and on the occasions when he has attacked.
Oh, look at that! He went to ground there. Then, well, I think he should have definitely. That was a penalisation for me. But I mean, he just from went Lombardo, down. Yeah, I mean, he should have left him there. Oh, he got it anyway. Got it. Got the Shido.
It was good that he didn't stop it because there was an action to take him over and engage in. There was this. He let that go, and then when they did stop.
He got it then.
The penalty, yeah. He's tapped away at that foot a few times. I bet that'll be bruised later.
Well, you're looking at Stump as well, body language, and he's a little bit frustrated because he wants to do this better.
The problem now is as you begin to settle, or as Stump begins to settle, always the danger that Lombardo will ambush him.
Possibility from here? No, not quite. Yeah, like he
just comes out with something.
Well, Lombardo can switch something. Yes. You know, he is so brilliant at it. He can switch something on a dime, and he can just turn the action against you. So you've got to make sure it's strong. Yeah, there was the Sasai there. Not going to get any reaction there from Lombardo. He'll have to move it if he's going to do it. The Uchimata's there. Can he get the leg out? Maybe too deep, I think.
Yes. He's very high up on the thigh almost, isn't he? Wrapping the leg around there. Nearly had 2 minutes of golden score.
Yeah, it's going so quickly. It's a little bit like the Mariyama Abe match yesterday. We're just enthralled with it. Oh, no-handed Seoinage there. He's going to get it. Yes, he is. Second Shido for it. So now Stump is in a good position if he doesn't do anything silly. Now then, what's going to happen here? That was close. Needs to really attack it, but you know, the latter part of the contest, Takes a lot of energy to start to take an arm out.
Whichever route Lombardo has looked to go down, Stump has closed it.
He's closed it down. He's dominating now. Look at this. Here we go. Oh! That's what I'm saying. You know, you were one mistake and it's all over.
Lombardo liked it.
2 attacks there, and yeah, just manages to turn onto his side. Well, that's why they're so dangerous. Yeah, it's why they're so dangerous, isn't it? Stump takes that hand off really easily, doesn't he? Oh! No! Wow, he was right underneath. Yeah. Cianagi there. Well, it went onto one shoulder, only onto one. Yeah, he wants to see enough. I don't think so. If it goes over onto 2, but if it's 1, let's have a look, see where it goes.
Oh, he's on his head. He's on his head. Lombardo's on his head.
It's going to be Stump's, this, isn't it? He's going to give it to Stump. It's the head dive.
And everyone in the venue.
Everybody knows. And even Lombardo knows as well. It's going to be on Tsukamaki, I think. Yeah. And Stump has it. Stump has the and it's not way. Look at him. Look at his reaction there. It's not the way he wanted to do it.
No.
Well, I tell you what, that's very special. Eh?
Neither of them are happy.
No.
We're a little bit happier by the time he comes to golden score later on when we grab him. But right now he's thinking, I could probably have done it.
Well, it's not like, you know, we didn't want it to end like that, but, you know, rules are rules, and that has been applied all the way through.
Yes.
You know, just the last few competitions.
No complaints from Lombardo, no complaints from Tonio. They knew. And the thing that really got me was
the whole crowd knew.
From the audience.
Yeah.
As they saw it, they all knew.
Yeah. And, you know, when a photograph and you stop it there and you go, now I know.
Yeah.
You know,
clear.
You're clear.
Oh, if it was the attack. It was, I wouldn't quite say riveting, but it was worth watching.
Yeah, it was.
Yes.
Well, you see that extra little bit of push that he would have got off that, just the head hitting the ground there.
Feet completely off the ground.
And it was only one shoulder anyway, so it wouldn't have scored. Look, it just went on one shoulder and then nothing else. So, yeah, it's...
In effect, he's thrown himself onto his head. Both feet are completely off the ground from Lombardo there.
Yeah, I know, it's